Всем привет, с вами Юрнелла. Проходим игру L.A. Noire. Отдел поджогов. Вежливое приглашение.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess.
Он тоже
You
втюрился.
haven't exactly caught me at my
Ёшкин кот,
best.
нашли в кого втюриваться.
It's okay, Miss Lichtman.
Все западают на
Big
этих
boy.
певичек.
I know how to take my licks.
На порноактрис надо западать.
Call me Elsa.
Там гораздо все рабочие.
Okay, Elsa?
И
Will
раз.
do for you.
Ну ладно, не буду дальше. Хотел
I'd like to
сказать,
explain
ну ладно.
because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize
You
for...
don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess.
Принцесс.
I'd like that.
Нашел принцесс. Киллер.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Сейчас расстреляет его.
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something
There's
about...
a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
Отдел нравов прогнил. Роя первым делом пристрелю. Ублюдок. Предал меня.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess.
Спасибо, что...
Might be the
Принцесс.
only R&R I get for
Я,
some
блин, чё,
time.
блин, после пару этих обмозговых ударов мозг сотрёсся. Принцесс стала видеть повсюду. Как называется, когда мозг сотрёсся? Как там? Короче, когда по башке надавали, мозги уплыли, ты не соображаешь. Сотрясение, господи. Что это, какая-то местная больница, что ли? Какая себе больничка. Где моя тачка? Квартира Кертиса Бенсона, 9:45 АМ. Ничего себе квартирка, или что это такое тут? Гостиница? Квартирки сдают в аренду? Ну, это Америка, тут все можно. Так. Где тут бумажка? Кто где же? А, вон, желтую ручку вижу. Опа, арбуз.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off,
Wow.
Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
К чему
I want to
причастен?
know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack.
Ёбни
You're
ему.
fired.
Келса, ёбни ему.
Who do you think you are?
Отпизди его.
Get out of town now while you
Опусти его
still
на
have the
дно.
chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
Протери им
We've
пол.
exhausted the passive options.
Да, да, вот это правильно.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Правильно, правильно. Отфигарь его. Это еще ягодки. Цветочки будут потом. Вот это принцесса. Что такое картина? А, это вот эти картины вообще полное фуфло. О, вот это нормально вон та. А это что за картина? Арбузик. Вот арбузика можно вкусить.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
2 рюмки. Отпечатки по... Опа, помада. Женщина. Немка. Приблизь. Про немку я сразу про эту подумал, про подружку Фелпса. Так называемую принцессу. Ноп, ноп. Вот ты Келса, блин, скажи мне. Хавчик.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Эдди Вайсон. Меломан. Это не та немка случайно? Похоже, как будто.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Опа. Вот она, дамочка.
How old are you, princess?
16,
Принцесса.
sister?
16? Это
How old are
залет.
you really?
Nearly 13.
13? Ну все, отпизди его.
You
Ты
take
мё-
love
ты
where you
мёртв,
find it
чувак.
as you get older,
Love?
Jack.
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your
Ты не
romantic
жить,
notions
чувак.
endearing,
Я тебя
Jack.
пристрелю.
I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't
труп.
told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Ложится и пыхтит. Минус 15 сантиметров. Блин. Так, вот. Я еще тут не все обыскал.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Вон, развитие.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Акции.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake.
Заткнись.
Get out while you can.
I knew you were in bed with Elysian, Curtis. Now I know why.
Так, это куда?
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Какую коробку? Келса, ты куришь или нет? Я ничего не помню. Зеркало.
Jack, you've made a terrible
Ну все,
mistake.
можно потрепаться.
Get out while you can.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Мотив для мошенничества.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
Это просто деловое соглашение. Но он врет. Что он сказал? Как? Это не деловое соглашение. А вот что вот я должен? Какое доказательство? Блин. Ну-ка еще почитаю. Элизиан. Вот это может быть. Фонд развития пригодов. Ну, врет.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe?
Какую взятку?
How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
А, ну взятка это акции. Ну давай акции тогда. Блин, она. Акции.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Правильно. Правильно. Фонд развития пригодов. Надо зачитать вот эти еще тоже. Фонд развития пригод.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Фонд развития пригод. Ну, лжет. Послушай.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Страховал. Вот договор страхования.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Правильно.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Да.
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses. I only approve the reports, Jack. I'm the rubber stamp. This doesn't come back to me.
Блин.
Curtis. Maybe I can't
Она была
work it out
деревянную
without
эту
scam.
палку хреновую.
He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your
Я у
car is
страхования
marked,
слышал,
Jack.
там договор страхования.
You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Пристрели
Your
его.
California isn't the same as mine. Mr.
Пристрели его,
Benson.
мать.
Not at
Ой,
all.
не мать. Я это мать твою хотел сказать. Блюдок. 13-летний спит. Замочить его надо было. Чувствую, еще нам подкинет дровишек, когда буду я гореть это. Блин, ну как я так лоханулся? Фак! Я страховку ввел, там страховка и все нажал.
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
Ну и галстук у тебя, Келс. Как тебя вообще на работу пускают? Джек Келс. Это я.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
И чё?
There's got to be more in these files. There's something else in that report. I know it.
Ну-ка, чё он мне там сказал? А. Конечно, я знаю, куда идти, свой кабинет же. А чё еще там может быть? Уголок страницы. Вот читал я это уже. А что еще? Куда я тут еще не тыкнул?
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Да, Кол, твой
Sorry to hear
косяк.
that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Господи, какой галстук убогий.
Hello there.
Опа, я аж тут был.
Need some help there, sir?
Я вон там прыгал и упал.
The Land Registry office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
Вверх по лестнице это куда? На самый верх или на третий, или на второй этаж? Что значит вверх по лестнице? На втором этаже скажи и все, чувак, или на третьем. Вот. Вверх по лестнице. Шаги так слышно.
This doesn't look like the Land Registry.
That's because it isn't. It's just downstairs and across the way.
Thanks.
You sure you don't want to stay and keep me company?
Maybe
Вот
some
нормально,
other time.
нормально. Принцесса. Ничего такая, кстати. Можно и остаться, я бы остался. Да, ну неплохо, неплохо. Принцесса. Я, блин, прослушал, что она сказала, что-то понял про второй этаж. И все. Вон, я так понял. Туда идти. А, тут мужик.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
Туда-сюда. Веди меня, малыш. Точнее, дядя. С. Си.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Нет, не то. Блин, я не понимаю, вот что тут. Ветеран, что-то. Что за фирма? А, тут по-русски же пишут. Нет, не то, не то. Игрушки для детей. Губная помада. Коллекторная компания Straight Arrow. Psycho Hat Industries. Фонд развития пригорода. Во. Леланд Монро. Флетчер Буро. Дональд Центер. Уильям Уоррелл. Кертис Бенсон. Рэймонд Гордон. Доктор Харлан Фонтейн. Вот они все. Кортни Шелдон.
Courtney.
Кортни Шелдон?
God's sake.
Это же этот...
What's he got to do with this?
Господи, он так... Кортни Шелдон, это
I'd
с
like
доктором,
information on a
который...
plot of land.
Okay.
Больной
You have the
ублюдок.
address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29
Неужели
seconds
Кортни
north.
Шелдон окажется самым главным тут чуваком? Да не может быть, чтобы
17
докторы Сити прогнуть
Alright.
под
Makes it a
каким-то
bit more
пацаном
difficult.
Кортни Шелдоном. Вы чё,
Come with me.
базарить с Кортни Шелдоном надо?
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees,
34 градуса. 4,
4 minutes,
29.
29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
Блин, я забыл, что он там сказал. 34 минуты 29. 34, 4, 29. Да. 118, 17, 58.
Was 34.4.29 latitude. And I'm looking for...
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine.
Знаются эти
There are 90,000
загадки.
entries to a book. So divide your
Дядя,
lot
скажи
number
мне
by
просто, куда мне ехать.
1876988. Divided by
90,000, yes.
Восемнадцать, 76. Девять. 8. 8.
1,876,988
Разделить.
divided by 90,000.
А, ой, ты множить нажал. Ёшкин кот. Блин, я забыл. Давно калькулятором не пользовался.
1876
Стоит на 90 тысяч.
988. Divided by
90,000, yes.
Ну. 134,52.
1,876,988 divided by
5.
90,000.
Давай еще раз. Восемнадцать, 76, 98. 8.
One 1,876,988. Divided by
90,000, yes.
20.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
Так что он сказал? Ряд. По-моему, не то совсем. А 21 это что? Простому методом тыка. Фига, он меня бухой келся. Вообще не идет, не хочет идти.
Let's see what the site is worth. $1,876,988.
Подсказывает мне.
The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Опа! Ну теперь-то у меня, ребята, ствол есть.
The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Бежать. Ребят, у меня ствол. Там крышка.
Throw out the guns.
He's there, right there. Kill him.
Мама! Не... Офигеть! Удерживайте, вот я удержал, называется. Жопой ему встал. Встань. Нет, спасибо. К этой стенке я больше не буду.
You want me? You got me.
Иди к пане.
Running. I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's
here.
important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking
Пиздит,
about.
врет.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Квартира Келса, 6:00 п.м.
Who's asking?
Узнаю голос. Без глаз чувак, который.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Кажется, намечается заварушка. Тут у Фелса в тачке пулемет был. Автомат, точнее. В багажнике. А у тебя что, Джек? Пукалка? Опа, тут засада. Но мне нужен Фелпс. Это наши ребята.
I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Где Фелпс, ёб твою мать? Почему он не участвует? Да, конечно, Фелпс в моих глазах упал. На. Фига, шляпа моя! Бери шляпу, Джек! Ребята-то зачищают.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
Джек!
All right, man, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
Хотя тут дробовик лучше взять.
That's it, out of ammo.
Патроны кончились.
There it is! Keep on going, Jack.
Ты кто? О! Не надо, девочка.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how
Это
about pointing it over there in
13-летняя.
the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
На! Отлетали те. Ой, блядь. Проститутка.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
Блин. Пиджак испортила. Стерва.
God damn!
You want me? You got me.
У меня что-то наподобие такая картина была. В реальности. Опа! Здорово!
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here?
Как?
I'm bleeding to death. Get me a
Через
doctor.
лужайку.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You
Нормально, нормально.
bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe.
Пристрели его.
Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building. That's a hell of a payroll.
Допустим.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Доктор Харович. Господи, он кряхтит там, да сдохни уже там.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Компромат доктора. А деньги можно? Нет, нельзя. Опа, газетка. Вот она, банда.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Ага, сейчас.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them.
Ну,
He was
стукач.
thrilled when he found out what was going on.
I don't
Всё,
know what
ты
to
труп.
say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe.
А, свой пристрелили.
He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot believe that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go. Let them drift away.
Да, минус Кортни.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Правильный вопрос. Вот я один в одном месте лоханулся.
Hey, news from Jack. There's a statewide APB out on him.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
Ладно. На этом пока все. С вами был Юрнелла. Все. Пока. Пока. Продолжение следует.